So Green Wilma was a fiction story. Here is a story, it's not actually a story, a book, a nonfiction book about real true information. It's called From Tadpole to Frog. So this has full of facts about tadpoles and frogs. From Tadpole to Frog. Table of contents where we can learn all different topics. Ribbit. Here is a frog. How does a frog grow? A tiny animal grows. A mother frog lays many eggs. Some kinds of frogs lay eggs on land. Most kinds lay eggs underwater. Thick goo covers the eggs to protect them. A tiny animal grows inside each egg. The tiny animal grows. The tadpole leaves the egg. The tiny animal grows for about a month. Then it breaks out of its egg. This is called hatching. That word is in bold print because it's an important vocabulary word. Hatching, breaking out of the egg. Now the animal is a tadpole. A tadpole looks like a small black fish. It breathes with body parts called gills. On a real tadpole, it's very hard to see that part because they are so small. This is a very good photograph that's been made very close so you can see the gills. The tail gets longer. The young tadpole is small and weak. It cannot swim yet. The tadpole holds on to a plant or a rock with its mouth. Its tail begins to grow. The tadpole starts to swim. The tadpole wiggles its tail to swim. Swimming makes the tadpole hungry. What will it do? The tadpole starts to eat. The tadpole eats tiny plants that grow underwater. Some tadpoles also eat frog eggs. Some tadpoles even eat other tadpoles. Eating makes the tadpole grow. Back legs grow. They're very small in the beginning. Two tiny bumps appear near the tadpole's tail. The bumps grow into back legs. The tadpole kicks its back legs to help it swim. You can also see that the color of the tadpole changes as it gets bigger. Front legs grow. Two more bumps appear near the tadpole's head. These bumps grow into front legs. Lungs, that's what we use for breathing, begin to grow inside the tadpole's body. Lungs let the tadpole breathe air. So you can see this tadpole now has front legs, hind legs. Hind is another word for back. And soon its tail will start getting smaller and smaller. The coloring is very different. The tadpole leaves the water. The tadpole has legs for hopping and walking. It has lungs for breathing air. It can live on land. It climbs out of the water. It becomes a froglet. So now it's called a froglet because it has all of its legs and a very small tail, and it can go in and out of the water. Froglet. The tail shrinks. The froglet catches insects to eat on land. Some kinds of froglets also catch food in the water. A froglet swims with its legs. It does not need a tail to swim. The tail slowly shrinks. Hello, frog. A froglet becomes a frog when its tail is gone. It is grown from a tadpole to a frog. Some of the words were froglet, gills, hatching, lungs, and tadpole. This is a book of nonfiction, real true information, watching the life cycle of a frog from a tadpole to a frog. It went through a metamorphosis, changed its body, very similar to the caterpillar.